Tim Walz, it is. Kamala made the right choice as choosing the Minnesota governor as her running mate. I don't think she could have done any better given her choices, which were great choices. But again, this was a unifying choice. This was a choice that brought a progressive who knew how to cater a message that most Americans say that they want, because do remember that most Americans are progressive, even if they don't call themselves that, because again, of the policies that they want. But they asked on a panelist here on MSNBC, Stuart, tell us, Stuart, how does Republicans fight back against this? Can they just say liberal, liberal, liberal to try to fool or scare people? And he came out with the best answer because he proved, well, I tell you what, listen to this and then we'll take it on the other side.
So we know the full ticket, right? Let's say you're sitting in the Trump war room. What's your bumper sticker message? Is it liberal, 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 or what do you think their strongest move is here?
I think that they're struggling when they say they're going to unleash hell on earth. I mean, that's just so over the top. They have a language problem in the Trump campaign. And that is, in a changing America in this world, how do you talk about things that don't sound like a kind of campaign that Republicans ran, and I ran some of them back in the late 80s and 90s? Call the other person liberal, put it up. I don't think that stuff works very well anymore. It's very dated. At the heart of this goes back to the fact that what is the Republican message? Not just a Trump campaign. What is the bargain they're striking with voters? That you vote for me and you get what? There's no policy. There's nothing, a program. There's no 100-day agenda as there is now with the Harris-Walz campaign, as there was with the Biden campaign. So I think that leaves a hollowness there. And so they end up sort of yelling these your mama too kind of insults. And I don't know how much money Democrats paid J.D. Vance to follow the Walz Harris campaign around, but whatever they paid him, it was worth it, because that contrast, that is not a positive contrast for Republicans.
He nailed it. Republicans have nothing to run on. It is always about just calling somebody a name, calling somebody liberal, but they offer nothing to the American people. And Stuart asked the most important question. If I vote for you, what do I get from your policies? Your policies don't help me. Donald Trump talks about, hey, oil company, give me $10 billion and I'll make sure you can continue to destroy our environment. Give me this, it's Trump asking for things. It's Trump getting paid for being president so that he can then sell us out to a plutocracy. So what do you get for voting for a Republican politician, for Republican policies right now? All the red states are the poor states. All the red states are the sicker states. All the red states are the states with the lowest economies. The question again, what do they get? All the red states are being subsidized by the rest of us, by the blue states. Again, what do you offer as to Republicans for voting for you? Now you go ahead and I vote for, if I'm voting for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, what do I get? I know that if I'm on the lower end of the economic spectrum, that we are going to get a hand up. In other words, we're going to get childcare. We're going to get family leave. We're going to get health care. We're not going to try to overturn these things. We're not going to try to reduce these budgets on the back of the working class, but instead tell the parasite class, you have to pay more taxes for the benefits that these people have afforded you. It's not difficult, and it's a message that sells if we have the right people selling the truth. It's that simple. It's not difficult. Kamala Harris, Tim Walz, landslide, November.
We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead. Number one, subscribe to our channel, and number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.